defensively. Great take.
California goal, number 2, Connor Thomas.
Time to start East Coast time, 10 o'clock. I'm fixing it, it's not showing up, so that's why I have to make it show up. Take out this shit. Alright, now it should show up on the homepage. There it is right there. Okay, it's on.
Good.
It's on the homepage now, whoever that lady was. Alright, folks, we're back. Sorry about that. We had a little technical difficulties. Cal scored a goal in our absence. It's 5-0. 13.
Number 2, Connor Thomas.
By number 2, Connor Thomas. 13:05 left in the second quarter. As Coach Blamey was just saying, looks like Davis has stepped their pressure up a little bit, trying to force a couple extra turnovers. And just as I say that, they do. Oh, 500's too much. And Davis has the ball down on their end. Folks, we're struggling a little with the broadcast because we're tweaking our settings and make sure that it is good to go. And Davis sets up here, being patient. Ball's with number 21. That is Kyle Jordan. Ball works around number 43, Anesh Ridge. And back up to number 12, Josh Kalapper. .49 works the ball, pass around to number 1, Brett Ziola. Davis staying in a circle set, just being patient, and they just throw it away there.
If I'm not mistaken, it looked like Cal was in the zone there. Hope to see next time down.
So this is the second time we've seen that circle from Davis. Do you think that's going to play to their advantage, or with being down 5-0, or do you think they need a press? Or?
Well, I think anytime you're in a circle, at least you're getting space. You give some of these short sticks better dodging opportunities one-on-one. But that's also enabling Cal to pack it in, and unless Davis has some shooters, they could be in trouble.
And there we go. Just like that, Cal turns the ball back over. Looked like they wanted a shot on that. Ball's going to start with number 44 for Davis. That's his Brian Comstock. Brian works the ball up. Number 12 is clearing. That's Josh Ketelapper. He comes up the field. Works the ball down to number 21, Kyle Jordan. Kyle passes around to number 39. That's Marshall Bowden. And Davis settles up. Looks like they're back in that circle offense. And just as I say that, they put someone on the crease. Folks, if you're new to lacrosse, the crease is the area right in front of the goal. There's a big circle around the goal that protects the goalie. It's 10 yards wide. And that's referred to as the crease. A lot of teams slide from the crease. That's why we talk about it. And Davis turns the ball over. Casey Keene's got the ball for Cal. Looking to clear here. Works the ball up to number 11. Dorian Farhang. Dorian dodges down, sweeps around the right. Shoots cross. Scores. 11, Dorian Farhang with the goal. 10:41 left in the second quarter.
Goal, number 11, Dorian Farhang.
Nothing special about that one. He just legged it.
Absolutely, and at 6-0, Davis has to think about doing what they can to make sure they keep this game manageable. With 10:41 left in this first half, if they can get it down to maybe 6-2 or 7-3 by halftime, that's a number that they can come back in the second half.
Yeah, I think getting on the board can do a lot for their confidence. Good first step.
Nice little ground ball there by number 4, Joe Hilaire. That's his second GB off a faceoff. Well done by Joe. A lot of pressure being applied by your favorite pole, number 12. Tucker Chambers.
He's a good player.
Certainly looked like his engine was stopping there. Davis works number 18. He's got a step on his man. Comes around the cage. Good slide by Cal.
Looks like we have some of the Cal St. Patty's fans rolling in.
Number 1 on the shot. Beats his man off the dodge. Shoots it. And misses the cage wide right. Folks, again, thanks for joining us on LAX TV. That's LAXX TV. We're here live. My name is Panchito Ojeda. I'm here with assistant coach for Sonoma State Seawolves, Matt Blamey. And doing the camera work today is the very one and only BHS video dad, Mr. Linus. You can interact with us on Twitter at LAX TV. That's LAXX TV. Davis works the ball around the outside. Number 21 steps around, shoots, scores on the bounce shot. That's number 21 for Davis. Kyle Jordan.
UC Davis goal,
Davis really needed
number
that.
21.
See if they can turn the momentum a bit here.
Yeah, that's a big goal for Davis. They looked like that was one of the best possessions they've had all day. Working the ball around, multiple shots. Scores from around the league. We have a 5-5 tie with Minnesota, Duluth, and BYU. That can also be watched on LAX TV.
Are you kidding me?
Thanks to Minnesota, Duluth for doing the streaming on that. Evan Price on the faceoff against number 27. That's Max Van Muhen for Davis. Evan Price gets the ball. Davis looking to double here. And the ball's on the ground. The ball's still on the ground. We're gonna have a get in and keep it in call, I believe. Oh, no, Davis is able to get the ball back, and then they turn it over. Tucker Chambers with the GB, picks it up.
Good recovery, Tucker.
Smart decision, gets it back to his goalie, Casey Keenan. Ball goes out on the clear, and Davis ball. There we go, Coach. It's 8:44 left in the half. 6-1, Davis ball. How important is this possession?
Well, I think a 4-goal game is definitely a lot more manageable than the swing of that, which, put them up at 6 goals. So I think, where's the damn ball?
Ball starting side left over here, if you're looking from left to right. Cal doubles the ball out of the gate. Davis works it back to its goalie and throws the ball out of bounds here. It's going to be an unforced turnover on Davis. Cal ball. Davis smartly calls for a horn. That's number 2, Connor Thomas coming around. Correction, that's number 9, John Hoffinger coming around. Tries to feed number 2, Connor Thomas, and throws the ball out of bounds. We're going to have the same restart we just had a minute ago.
Go Bears!
Yeah, I'm confused a bit, and Davis is clear here with their goalies staying so far back. Use the extra man. You've got an advantage when you're clearing. You've got an extra man. I don't know why you wouldn't incorporate him into the clear.
That's right, and here we go. Davis clears up with number 25. That is David Magnan. He gets the ball to the attack, number 39, Marshall Bowden. Marshall getting harassed by number 18 from Cal. That's Alan Harkonnen. And Davis settles up. So here we go. 8 minutes left in the quarter, in the half, rather. And Davis settles with the ball, working around the outside. They're in a 2-3-1 set. Number 1 dodges down the right alley. No slide, shot, off the pipe. Contested ground ball in the middle of the field here. Off of Cal's stick, and ball's out of bounds. Should be a Davis ball. Coach, what do you think of that little offensive set there from Davis?
In that situation, very unsettled. I mean, they need to take more time and get that ball settled. I feel like this quarter has been a lot more back and forth for both teams, whereas Cal seemed a lot more patient in that first quarter.
Yeah, absolutely. I would agree 100% on that. Davis gets the ball on offense again. They're going to work that ball around the outside. Looks like they're going to settle up. Overthrow pass here, a little miscommunication, but Davis able to get the GB and keep possession. Number 1 working with the ball, that's Brett Zola. Hopefully I'm saying his name correctly. He feeds it cross field to number 39, that's Marshall Bowden, and the ball goes out of bounds. Cal ball in the clear. Folks, are you on Facebook? Well, like Lax TV. You can find us on Facebook at www.facebook.com/LaxTV. That's LAXXTV.
Don't forget Twitter.
And don't forget Twitter. We're on Twitter tonight. We'd love to hear your feedback. What do you think of the game? How do you think the teams are playing? Number 27 going to the rack here. Feeds down to number 9, John Hoffinger, who scores the goal.
That's a great extra look. You always like to see that.
California
Transition
goal,
as a coach,
number
you always
9,
want to see the extra
John
pass.
Hoffinger.
Yeah, but Sonoma, I think they call that the one more pass, right?
Yep.
That one more. It's
Assist Sam Schlomer.
It's a good thing. Sam Schlomer with the assist. Number 9, John Hoffinger on the goal. And here we go, back at the face-off X. 6:33 left in the second quarter. 7-1 count. Evan Price squirts the ball at the back. Tucker Chambers on the GB. Works the ball up to number 10, Daniel Cohen.
Yeah, this should be a get it and keep it and call here.
Probably should, but apparently that's not what the rule book says. We're going to have to go read that and make sure we have it right. And Cal calls timeout.
Timeout, California.
Folks, while we have this timeout, let's take a look and hear from what some of the other scores around the league are. If you haven't had a chance, Lax TV is in St. Louis this weekend doing the St. Louis Invitational, doing a little MCLA Division II lacrosse. This morning, let's talk about last night first. Last night we had the number 1 and number 2 team, St. Thomas Tommies and the Davenport Panthers battle it out. St. Thomas came out with a 9-8 overtime upset over the Davenport Panthers.
Got your money's worth in that game.
It turns out it was absolutely. And this morning the Tommies came back and played Missouri Baptist, won 11-4. Unfortunately for the rest of the day, they were rained out by storms, but we'll be on tomorrow. You can catch Kennesaw State, North Dakota State, and Missouri State playing. We're also very fortunate to have with us tonight BHS Video Dad. You can see his stuff on YouTube and Vimeo. I believe it's youtube.com/BHS Video Dad.
Close enough.
Close enough. He's done a lot of recaps for the Oregon stuff, and now based out of Berkeley, he does Cal, Oregon, Sonoma State, and pretty much anything else that's asked him. He's an amazing guy and a big part of us, and we want to thank him for coming out and bearing the cold weather here in Berkeley to work with us.
And did you see the Oregon score?
Yeah,
Oregon, Illinois.
That's right, and very proud Oregon parent. Oregon was able to beat Illinois last night, 21-3, in a game that turned out to be not the game that everyone was hoping for. We're trying to load up the MCLA site to take a look at some of these scores, and we're just having a little bit of internet slowness here. All right, let's take a look around the league while these teams come back out. Western Washington was able to pull a 13-10 win over Western Oregon. That's going to be a battle from the PNCLL Division II. Both those teams are likely to vie for the Division II title. They're right to go play at Nationals. Westminster pulled out 18-3 victory over Utah Valley. The Matarino scores 10, but Utah State gets one more to win 11-10. And we're back live here at Maxwell Family Field. Cal has the ball, 6 minutes to go. Ball's up top with number 27, Sam Schlomer. Dodging down the left alley, rolls back.
Looks like Cal's switched up to an offset 2-2-2 look.
Oh, feed across the crease from Daniel Cohen to Connor Thomas for the finish.
California goal, number 2, Connor Thomas.
I think that's his third.
That would be a hat trick for Mr. Cohen. Mr. Connor. It's Connor Thomas. Correction. Sorry about that. Pass from Daniel Cohen. Connor Thomas has been a staple of Cal's offense for probably the past 3 years. Freshman year, I'm not sure what he did, but I know the past couple of years we've seen him when we played him at Sonoma State, and he is definitely a guy to watch. Davis is able to win that faceoff. Looking to clear. Turnover generated by number 14, Sean Hayden. Ball's in the carpet. Looks like it's going to come up. Comes up purple. Ball upfield to number 4. That's Nathan. Nope, correction. That is Joe Hilaire, who touches it in. Gets the ball over to number 21, Kyle Jordan. Flag down on Cal, number 1. That's Joe Clem. Gets called for interference. So we'll see our first man up situation here with Davis on the man up.
Davis really needs to take some time here to capitalize on this man up opportunity. But it is only 30 seconds.
Ball starts over on the wing with Kyle Jordan. Works around to Marshall Bowden. Ball's with number 18 to number 1. And 39, Marshall Bowden's got the ball. One fakes the pass. And ends up giving the ball up. They go to one more. Davis seems content to just work the ball around the outside.
Looks like they tried to run a wheel there and dropped the pass. It kind of broke it up.
Cal's able to successfully kill that penalty. We're all even here with 4:25 left in the half. Dodge coming from number 39, Marshall Bowden, who shoots. This is wide right. Pretty solid defense there by Cal. Number 33, fake dodges, gets the ball up to number 1. Davis works the ball down to the wing. Looks like they're slowing things up a little bit here. Dodge coming on the wing. Beats his man topside. Gets underneath. Tucker Chambers on the defense.
A foot save by the keeper.
Good little foot save by Casey on that. They call a push on Tucker Chambers, and ball's back with Davis. Thanks for the shout out from Kathy, who's a Cal Bears fan watching the game in San Diego. Thanks, Kathy, for tweeting with us. We really appreciate it. We're glad to be here. A lot of fun for us. Davis working the ball around the outside. Looking to be patient here. Number 21, Kyle Jordan's got it. Dodges down the alley. Passes the ball off to number 33. That is Andrew Kramer. Push ball up to number 12. Joseph Kettelapper. Or Josh Kettelapper, sorry. I'm sure that I'm butchering his name. Hopefully his parents will be able to tweet us and tell us how to pronounce that.
In your defense, these are some tough names they've got on the roster there.
It's like they planned for me to come here and do this. Number 1, dodges down the alley. Good defense by Joe Clem by Cal. Davis being a lot more patient on this clear. They're set up in a little 2-man game behind, working a lot of stuff on the crease with off-ball picks and cuts. Big check by number 18 on Cal. That is Alan Harkinen. Working.
Yes, sometimes just that sound can draw a flag. Ouch.
How many did he get?
He's throwing out 4 or 5 here. He's working that offhand glove. Roll inside by 39. Shot on that. Chased by Cal ball.
Good hustle to get that ball back.
What do you think of that possession from Davis there, Coach? You talked with him slowing it down. What do you think of that
I
one?
feel like, the beginning of this quarter, it was a lot of up and down the field, and this one they really took their time. They got a couple good shots off. Just that last one, the goalie made a good foot save. I think they're going to make a dent in this lead. It's going to be a patient game by Davis.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree 100%. And I think this is the way that Davis needs to play to get that, to be able to make it happen. Cal's able to clear easily. Number 20 comes down. He shoots. Saved by the goalie. And Davis looks to clear. Number 18 has the ball. Slips and falls, but gets up and is looking to clear by himself up the field.
I think that pole knew he was shooting the whole way down the field.
Ball's clear with number 21, Kyle Jordan. Gets the ball down to X. And just like that, we had a 15-second possession from Cal, and ball's back with Davis. Casey Keenan on the save there. And Cal gets offsides. Goalie's upset, but Davis is coming back the other way. Feet inside. Shot and goal by number 1. Brett Zola from Davis. Now it's 8-2 with 54 seconds left.
For Davis.
Sorry, Coach, I cut you off there. What'd you say?
I said that was a big goal there for Davis. Hopefully give him some momentum going into halftime.
Yeah, absolutely. And, I mean, we know about this, right? Fail clear is so important.
Yes.
Important part of the game. You got to clear the ball. At the college rate, you know, it's got to be about 80% if you want to be at that level to not have those situations happen. Back at the face-off X, we have Evan Price with with number 4, Joe Hilaire. And White went early, so it's Davis ball with 50 seconds left. Coach has timeout, I believe, electing not to use it. Number 18 goes to the rack and is in the crease. Ball goes out. It's Cal ball. Over in Colorado, we have New Hampshire taking on Clemson. That game is at 3:18 in the fourth quarter, and Clemson's leading 5-2. Cal's able to clear with number 20.
30 seconds to go.
Eric Sogensen, and timeout for Cal.
Timeout Bears.
With 30 seconds left, I'm going to put you in the Cal huddle. What are you thinking about doing coming out of this timeout?
Well, Coach, you know, with 30 seconds to go, I think Coach probably just wants to set up a settled play and work for the last shot. I think you don't want to give Davis a chance to get it down the field and get a quick goal. I think you want to use, you know, at least 25 of these 30 seconds to work for a quality shot.
If you're Davis, are you coming out in a zone, or are you coming out in man-to-man?
At this point, you know, with a 6 goal, being down by 6 goals, I think, you know, I might try something. You know, go with black, put your pole on ball, and see if you can force a turnover.
You heard it here, folks. Let's see what Davis and Cal do. Let's take a look around the league here. Duluth is down by 1. It's 6-5 BYU at 12:09 in the third. Some scores from earlier today. We had Chapman with a 10-6 win over Arizona State. If you want to see that game a replay, the Lacrosse Network carried that. That's at youtube.com/the Lacrosse Network. Some other scores we have. San Jose State 13, UC Merced 3. Hope beat Alma 19-1. Dayton had a 17-13 win over Briarcliff, which was a big D2 showdown. Colorado beat Nebraska 19-0 for their first win of the season. SCAD beat Southern Virginia 22-3.
What are you doing if you're a Cal, Coach?
If I'm Cal, I'm coming out, I'm running my go-to play, and I save for the last shot.
Go, Robert!
We go 23, that's Robert Hoppinger, I think. Coming down, dodging down the right alley. Going right at the Davis defense. They're running out of a set. One of the Davis defenders falls down, but is able to recover. 15 seconds left. Feed to the crease. Shot. Saved by the goalie. Tries to get the ball out quick. It's turned over by number 10, Daniel Cohen, but he misses the cage. 6 seconds left. 5 seconds. And we go to half. Connor Thomas is upset with the referee for no call on the cross-check, apparently.
We've got concessions up here, up the stairs. We've got hot cup of noodles, hot coffee,
and
hot cocoa.
Cal and Davis go to their respective huddles.
We're
going to take a couple-minute break here. We'll leave the stream up, but we're just going to unplug the mics. We'll be back in about 2 minutes. I meant to say you're watching the MCLA on Max TV, but I forgot.
Harder than I thought. I'm not prepared.
So is anybody
You keep
watching
asking me
us?
questions. I'm like,
How
how many people are viewing?
Yeah, I don't know. Let me go look. I'll see. Probably not that many. It went up late. Well, we're having a lot more people watch it. There's 5 people watching right now.
5.
Well, what's going to happen is this game will get a lot more views later when we're done. So, because people watch the replay. But since we didn't have it, I don't like tweeting it out when we don't know for sure everything's a go.
Right.
So, are you not a good angle for you?
Well, I was thinking, the problem is that I really should have, I should really be this way.
Oh, okay.
Because then the post is not.
I gotcha.
I'm a little bit farther back.
That's okay.
Maybe that's. I could try to go over.
So I'm watching from like.
I'm good as long as you're good. Yeah, a little bit, not a lot. You can go about that far.
So, no, I live in Washington, D.C. I just got here this morning.
Is that how much that camera is?
No.
He's going into the city.
There you go. All right.
Yeah, 'cause I got a couple of my roommates from high school.
Yeah, I can get past those guys, and then I don't have to step over this pole. So that's where
Yeah,
I was
right.
I'm actually in between jobs right now.
trying to dance
From
around the
education
pole.
research to healthcare.
All right, I'm gonna put my jacket on. It's cold, man.
What company are you gonna go with? It's called Avalier Health. It's
No, I'm gonna have to take you out to dinner.
AVA.
Coming out here and doing this game for me.
Is that what I get for this?
So
Either that or I can pay you whatever you want.
clients and sort of just, do their bidding for them.
You tell me.
A little lobbying. Oh, they won't.
So how does your company work?
Very careful.
I was visiting.
What we're doing is we're.
Without,
No, that's good. There's no secrets. We all know what we're trying to do. We're trying to get as many games broadcast as possible. So, what we'll end up doing is we'll end up contracting guys like you to do stuff like this, or even single camera setups. And then whenever we can, we'll call a professional production company to come in and do a full setup and do the whole thing.
With professional announcers.
With professional announcers, not guys like me and Blamey here. And our goal is to get to be like ESPN style, where it's.
So the lacrosse network's your competitor?
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
So what are they?
They're a competitor of ours, but there's
who
plenty
are
of.
they?
It's this kid Samir Chaudhry.
Because somebody.
We know John and Robert, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Because somebody contacted me and they said, "Yeah, we'd like to put it up on our YouTube site."
Yeah.
And I looked at YouTube site and I said, "Well, I've got 10 times more views. Why would I want to do that?"
Yeah.
But then but they seem to be they've done some. I saw a really good highlight that they had done.
Well, they got some big games. He's based out of the South SoCal, so he's got a lot of good games that he can do, and he's doing them, and it's all he does. It's his job.
Does he do the filming?
He doesn't do the filming. I'm not sure who does the filming for them, but they do okay. They're a competitor of ours in a way. I think that we're hoping that there's plenty of fish in the sea, and we can all get along and play nice in the sandbox. We'll see if that's what happens. But we're looking more. He's all MCLA. We're looking to be MCLA, NCAA, all that stuff. So, but our goal is to help teams stream on their own when we can't be there, and then when we can be there, do stuff like this. But
That's right. That's how you started out. I remember before you were Lax TV and you were under
College
Sunny.
Lex, yeah.
So you got any comments about the video?
Not yet. We'll probably get something here. I don't think so.
Enjoy those because I've been, I got vaccinated by putting my stuff on YouTube.
There you go. Well, hey, we got some.
Just giving you some.
Yeah, I saw that. We're getting some stuff on Twitter, so people are tuning in. You'll get some good stuff. All right, you ready? We're gonna talk about the first half. Are you ready to talk? We'll talk about what Cal needs to do, what Davis needs to do. Just talk about it as if it was Sonoma.
It's hard being unbiased. I feel like I'm giving them a bad rap the whole time.
Davis?
Yeah.
You're what?
So.
Oh, I'm not playing it right now. Yeah, that's
okay.
fake.
Yeah, since I wasn't doing anything, my camera decided it was time to shut down.
No, we're good. We're still showing that. So here we go. Ready? We're going to talk. Welcome back, folks, to Berkeley, California. My name's Panchito Ojeda. I'm with Coach Matt Blamey from Sonoma State, and you're watching the MCLA on Lax TV. It is 8-2. We're at halftime here. 4 minutes left in the half. Cal is leading 8-2. Shots are 19-6 in favor of Cal. So, Coach Blamey, tell me, you're Cal. You're up by 6 goals in a conference matchup. You're 0-1 in conference. The other team's 0-2. So this is a big game for you guys. What are you telling your team at halftime?
Well, I think, if I'm coaching Cal.
Let's get a shot of the coaches here. The announcers.
Hey, guys.
How's it going?
Right.
So what are you telling your team at halftime?
I think if I'm the coach of Cal right now, if it's not broke, don't fix it. I think you keep running your game, keep being patient. They seem to be scoring mostly unsettled. They did have a few transition goals, but they seem to make good decisions. When it's time to push, they push. But I keep saying it like a broken record. I think patience is key to actually both teams rest this game. Davis really needs to be patient because several of those possessions, they could have had a good look and they missed the pass or threw the ball away. I think patience and focusing on making the pass.
Absolutely, and Davis is 0-2 in conference to start out. So at 0-3, we talked about at the beginning of the game, they're likely to be out of the playoffs. And being a Final Four team last year, certainly that's going to sting. So tell me, what are you going to tell your team to claw back into this game?
Well, I think it's just that. I mean, they know how important this game is. They know where they finished last year. I think in this case, it's 1 goal at a time. They scored the last 2 goals of that half, if I'm not mistaken. And that's what they got to keep doing. That's good momentum going into the half. They made a stop at that last 30 seconds. Focus on the positives that they did at the end of that half. And it's going to be 1 goal at a time.
Yeah, absolutely. So, folks, 2:17 left here in halftime. We're here in Berkeley, California. Temperature's about 50 degrees, which for us Californians, it's about 40, I'm being told, which is, for us Californians, very cold. We're very fortunate to have BHS Video Dad, also known as Mr. Linus, doing our filming for us today. You can follow his stuff on YouTube. That's youtube.com/BHS Video Dad. Or you can follow on Vimeo, which is vimeo.com, also /BHS.
Well, that's actually under Linus.
It's a little different on Vimeo. We'll go ahead and tweet that out. You can also follow us on Twitter at LaxTV. That's LAXXTV. Or on Facebook, facebook.com/LaxTV.
I would have laughed at you talking about it being cold, being a recent transplant from the East Coast, but I think I've acclimated now. It is pretty chilly tonight.
Yeah, the sun goes down here in California, and it gets cold. So we want to give a shout out here. Thanks to Kathy for helping us with pronunciation for one of the players here, Eric Sunken.
Sunken is the phonetic.
It's a phonetic, and we definitely mispronounced that in the first half, or at least I did.
Thank you, Kathy.
We also want to say a shout out to someone in Gloucester, Massachusetts. It looks like Mont Lewis, who's watching the game. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. We're really happy to have you, and keep tweeting up. Some other scores from around the league. Looks like at 7:26 in the third, BYU scores another and leads Duluth 8-5. Or, excuse me, 8-7. UNH lost to Clemson 5-2. Clemson off to a hot start with a big win over Colorado the other day, and now a big win over New Hampshire. In the rubber match for New Hampshire and Colorado, they'll be playing tomorrow, I believe. And that game will obviously have big implications for either team looking at an at-large bid.
Yeah, speaking of Clemson, I noticed earlier they put together a really aggressive schedule. I think they had 22 or 23 games.
Yeah, and not against any slouches either. They got some really quality opponents in there. All right, here we go, folks. We're going to start the second off. Here we have number 7, Evan Price for Cal, and number 4, Joe Haller from
Got
Davis.
a slide on that.
Evan Price takes it directly to the cage, no slide. Shoots over the net. Cal with the backup will be their ball.
Interesting strategy there. I don't know if it was intentional, but they didn't slide at all on that Bogo bringing the ball down.
Yeah, and that was the first clean one he's got all day.
Mm-hmm.
So who knows if that was what they had the game plan for or not. Cal sets us up in their settled offense. Looking to work a little two-man game from X here. Number 27, Sam Schlomer has the ball, passes off to Sean Hayden. Hayden pulls back. We got to set in a pick, a little two-man game. Hayden comes up to Shooter's Island. Tries to feed up to Tatum Cohen. Falls on the carpet. Nice play by number 13 from Cal. And ball still down. We should have a get in and keep it in call here. And they're counting. Are we going to have a... And they get it in, they step out. No, they don't step out. Ball's still in the box. It's back with number 2, Connor Thomas. He beats his man, comes around the cage. Shoots. Wide. Picked up by number 14, Sean Hayden. Pass up top to Daniel Cohen. Flag down. It's going to likely be a slash on Davis, number 45.
I'd say that's a good guess.
It was interesting. It looked like the Cal player stepped out when he still had the ball. It's kind of a little tight thing there. It's a difficult call for the official. He's trailing a little bit. And Cal smartly gets the ball over to number 2, Connor Thomas, who settles it up, and they're able to attack the cage. Now, this is the first man up we'll see from Cal. See what Davis does. Wind's starting to blow here in Cal.
Looks like Cal's coming out in the 2-3-1 for the EMO set. Oh, that's a quick one there.
Working the ball around the outside here. Number 14, Sean Hayden has the ball. 10, Daniel Cohen shoots. Wide of the cage. Cal working the ball.
Timeout by Cal.
Timeout, California.
Timeout, Cal. There's a lot of noise going. It sounds like there was some concern about what they were doing. Davis settles in. Their man down was okay there.
They play it really tight. I'd be afraid of that with the shooters that Cal has.
Yeah, Daniel Cohen and Connor Thomas both, have unloaded for some really good shots. And, the goalie for Davis isn't playing bad at all today. But, those guys can definitely pick some corners from 10 to 12 yards, I think.
Yeah, I think that's the key with a team that can shoot like Cal. I think you really want to make them pass as much as possible. You've got to beat your rotation instead of just letting the guys who rip the ball rip.
That's right. So some other scores we have going on. LMU is battling USD. They're tied at 8. I'm sorry. The score was tied at 8. LMU went on a little 2-goal run and got the win to win 10-8 over University of San Diego Toreros. LMU has gone on a little tear with the win over Colorado and San Diego. Duluth is down 10-7 at 4:48. I'm guessing that's the fourth quarter. And we're here in Cal. Cal leads 8-2, 13:29 left in the third quarter. Ball is going to start side right here, side left if you're the Davis goalie. Cal is still man up.
Now they are putting the pressure on.
Davis applying some pressure right out of the man up and leaving the backside open. Pass to the crease, number 9, John Hoppinger with the goal.
Number 9, John Hoppinger.
Do you like that call from Davis?
I like the pressure, but if you're going to pressure top or ball side, you need to slough in deep on the backside. And in that case, they just weren't. They were spread too far. You got an easy layup on the crease.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely a good changeup from Davis. It's They're down by 6 goals. Taking a chance isn't a bad thing to do. 9-2 Cal. We're back on the face-off X. We got number 4, Joe Hilera, versus number 7, Evan Price. Ball's on the ground. It's hit out by number 7 on Davis. Going white ball here. Ball starts with number 11 from Cal. That is Dorian Farhang. Ball number 29, Yuki Izuka. Yuki looks to dodge down the right alley. Beats his man. Gets a slide. Passes to number 10. Ball's on the carpet. Picked up by number 44 for Davis. He's trucking up the field. Being defended by Connor Thomas. He's able to beat his man. And ball is in by number 18. Touchdown. Now number 1 has it. Gets the ball up to number 4. That is Joe Hilera. And Davis settles up into their settled offense. Down 7 goals with 12:18 left in the third quarter. They get a little situation where they beat their man on the subs, but unable to capitalize. Number 1 dodges, gets to the middle of the field, shoots off the pipe, and backed up by Davis.
It's interesting by Davis there is a fake substitution. And when Cal matched feet, they turned it into a 6-on-5 situation.
Ball's restarted with number 18. Worked up to number 49. Ball goes back over to number 1. That's Brett Zola. Brett's been very active in the dodging world today. Created a lot of opportunities for Davis. And here he goes again from X. Comes around the side. Passes up to number 49. 49 elects to not shoot. Pass over number 12. Still learning these guys' names. Number 49 is not on the roster. Not sure who that is. Ball's on the carpet. Picked up by number 12, it looks like. Gets the ball up to number 12, Tucker Chambers. Chambers passes cross field to Sean Hayden. Works the ball to Daniel Hoffinger. It's on the ground again, but they pick it up. No problem. And we settle in.
Take him.
Cal's subbing all the players right now.
He's getting nervous at that. He's getting nervous.
23, Daniel Hoffinger. Just being patient. Cal looks to be really settling up, burning some clock. Gets the ball down the wing. Looks like that's number 14, Sean Hayden. He's going to take his man from X. Oh, number 49 makes a nice little check there. Gets the ball on the carpet and picks it up. Davis looking to clear. 49 wisely turns back, gets it back to the goalie. They redirect to the other side of the field. 45 has the ball. He makes a pass to number 12, but throws it out of bounds. It's going to be Cal ball. We talked about this earlier in the broadcast when Davis had a couple of failed clears earlier. They got to clear the ball. Looks like they're struggling a little bit in that area. Cal's offsides in the clear. It's going to be a white ball or a purple ball. I can't get my colors straight. We were just discussing if the Davis colors are purple or blue.
Look blue to me.
We'll go with blue. That's fine with me. Number 1, Brett Zola. Drives, feeds around an X. Over to number 18. 18 is also not on the roster. Not sure who that is. So we'll just call him 18. He pulls the ball way out. Looks for the dodge here. It's good defense by number 20. Number 49 dodges down the right alley. Nothing there. Comes around X, keeps the ball, carries all the way through. And nothing happened. Cal's playing really good defense here for number 6. Wind's starting to pick up here. Davis has a bunch on the crease. Looks like they're running like a 2-4 kind of concept, talking from the top down. We have the dodge from X. Beats his man up the right-hand side. Passes up to number 12. Works it over to number 1. Number 1 dodges down the right alley. Pulls out, thinks better of going to the rack.
Yeah, Davis is really struggling here, penetrating the Cal defense.
Here's a matchup that's been probably play out pretty well. Number 12, Tucker Chambers. Very good pull for Cal. Against number 1, probably Davis' best dodger, it looks like. Number 39 trying to work. Marshall Bowden trying to work for some top sides. Not able to get it. The pull from Cal, number 13, throwing a lot of lumber.
Yeah, he loves those one-handed wrap checks.
Ball down on the carpet. Ball is in. Push to X. Feed up top to number 1, Brett Zola. And doesn't shoot. Little rollback. Nothing there. Goes back to his right. Still not there. Davis being really patient. Much more patient than we've seen most of the game. 49 dodges. Works the ball to X. Little swim move. Feed inside. Shot and goal. That's number 18. Feeding Marshall Bowden for the goal.
There's that patience again. Nice patient possession ends in a score.
7:23 left in the third quarter. Davis gets their first goal of the half. It's 9-3. Cal leads. At the end of the third quarter, BYU leads Minnesota Duluth 11-7. Of course, this is according to Twitter, which those scores have been changed a number of times on Twitter, so we could be wrong.
Good draw by number 4.
Number 4 with the victor, that's Joe Hilera. You know, number 27, Max, started at the face-off for Davis, and it looks like Joe Hilera's really kind of found his own against Evan Price. Number 21 with the ball on the outside, that's Kyle Jordan. Jordan passes up to Brett Zola. Zola works the ball back to Jordan. Dodge from Jordan. Beats his man inside. Shoots. Ball is out. Calling a crease violation on number 21, Kyle Jordan. It's going to be white ball.
Yeah, that was the most aggressive dodge I think I've seen by the Aggies today. And I think if I were that coach, I would want to see a little bit more of that. 21's got some legs on him.
Yeah, probably the quickest we've seen him go to the rack. And Cal should have a 6-on-4 here. 6-on-5. But they throw the ball away, and it goes back to Davis. Davis looks to clear. Swings it across fields. And number 29 is able to get the ball up field to number 21, Kyle Jordan. Davis looking at transition. Nothing there. Get the ball up to number 1, Brett Zola. He's going to battle with number 1, Joe Clem. And he beats his man. Gets the slide. Works the ball. Nothing there. Gets all over number 21, Kyle Jordan. Just patient. Patient offense here, looks like. Number 27 dodges, shoots. Backed up by Davis.
Davis looks to be getting a little momentum here. If they could score on this, I think it would be a big turn of events.
Davis working on the circle. I think you're absolutely right, Coach. You know, this will a 6 and 7 goal game certainly doesn't feel that close. When you start to get to 5, that's going to turn the warning signs on for Cal. Ball moved around from 18 to number 1, Brett Zola. Worked over to number 27. That's Max Van Uhen. Back over Kyle Jordan. Back to Max. Up to number 1, Brett Zola, who dodges against Tuck Chambers. Tucker with good feet. Flag is down. Ball is down. And ball exit the box, which will draw a slash on Tucker Chambers.
Looks like Cal's warming up their other keeper over there.
I know, but didn't we take one last
They may have a goalie change in the fourth quarter. Folks, you're watching this live on Lax TV. This is the Men's Collegiate Lacrosse Association. That's MCLA. Their official site is mcla.us. You can follow us on Twitter at LaxTV, LAXXTV. Tell us what you think. Tell us how the game's going. We want to hear from you. Davis on their man up. They're 0 for 1 on the day. They had a 30-second opportunity earlier. They have a minute opportunity here. Ball's on the carpet. Davis is able to pick it up and maintain possession. They set up into a 3-3. Timeout from Davis. And with that timeout, we're going to take a step away for about 15 to 30 seconds. You're watching the Men's Collegiate Lacrosse Association on Lax TV.
How do we find your website, Herb?
Just go to Lax TV, LAXX.TV.
Okay.
Okay.
.com or
just .tv.
LAXX.TV.
Yeah. You can go to LAXX.TV.com. It'll still pick it up.
Yeah.
We've bought all the domains we can.
This is great. You don't do this at Davis, huh?
Well, what we try to do is help teams set up to do it themselves so that they can stream themselves. And we just came down to the Cal game because, Coach Norris, we know him. And
we live close to here.
And we live close to here. And,
you guys are Sonoma's
guys,
and
Mr. Linus was nice enough to come out and do a game with us. And so we're going to have to get him dinner. And
I'll go for dinner. I wouldn't trust you if you said the check's in the mail.
So you're streaming off the camera and putting it on the web.
Yeah, it's right here. That's what we got.
That's it.
So,
what kind of bandwidth you got?
Well, we bought there's Wi-Fi here, I guess, through AT&T, and we bought that, and it's got great bandwidth. So we could actually probably stream HD if we want to.
Yeah.
But we'll have to get that dialed in. So, all right, we got to step back on here. I got to get some water. I'm like dying, man.
You got to get a box that does HDMI.
Yeah.
I know. I got to do a lot of things. I got to do. Yeah, I'm ready. Go ahead. Welcome back, folks, to Berkeley, California. My name is Panchito Ojeda. I'm here with Matt Blamey. He's the assistant coach at Sonoma State University. We're here with University of California Bears versus University of California Davis Aggies. The Bears lead 9-3. Davis is currently on a man up, working the ball out of a wheel. It's picked off by number 18.
That's a great pickoff by him because that look was there. I think they would have had a doorstep shot.
Great pickoff. Feed up to Connor Thomas. Saved by the goalie. Ball is down. Picked up by Davis. And here we go. If he stays in bounds, they might have a break here. They're 4-on-4. Cal gets in wisely and is able to deny the break. Davis settles up into their settle offense. Ball with Kyle Jordan. I just noticed this Kyle Jordan looks like a gold stick. I think that's the Nike Chrome. Am I mistaken on that?
I'm not
Number
sure.
39, Marshall Benton beats his man. Shoots and scores for the goal. 3:49 left in the third quarter. 9-4. Cal leads Davis.
Davis is making a little run here.
Yeah, is that 2 unanswered, Coach?
Yep.
So in the third quarter, Davis comes out with 2 quick goals. Cuts the lead from 7 to 5.
Look at that stick, Coach. We got a close-up right here.
Oh, yeah, right here. Here we go. Yeah, it is definitely a gold chrome. Folks, if you're looking to see where you can find us, you can find us on the web at lax.tv. That's LAXX.tv.
www first.
Absolutely. www.laxx.tv first would be great. Davis is able to loses the faceoff, but gets the ball on the ground and is able to get it across midline. Now they have the ball again. 21 with Kyle Jordan. He's got it. He's going to try and get a touch, and he's able to get it in. 3:22 left in third quarter. Davis ball again. Number 4, Joe Hilera has it. Number 49 has the ball. Dodges down the right alley. Nothing there. Works it around. Davis looks to be set up in a circle.
I feel like number 21 needs to take advantage of this matchup right here.
And 21 dodges. Tries to get topside. Nothing there. Definitely had number 7, Evan Price, the face-off, get-off midi for Cal, trapped on the field on defense, which typically speaking does not bode well for the team who's Fogo's trap. Tell us about what's a Fogo position, Coach?
FOGO stands for face off, get off. Typically, it's a lot of teams will have a specialty midfielder whose sole job it is to win a high percentage of face-offs. And, some coaches may have a face-off midi who's really good down, but doesn't necessarily handle the ball as well, or they just want to keep a midi fresh so that he's only using his energy on the face-offs.
Absolutely. And while that was happening, Cal was on a clear. They got the flag down on what's going to be an offsides on Davis. And they are now going to be man down. Are they going to be man down 2 men? Looks like they might be. In other news, BYU has jumped out to a 14-7 lead over UMD. What was a game that was very tight looks like it's opening up a little bit. That game's being played in Minnesota, so who knows if Duluth could go on a run late.
Looks like it's a 6v5.
Looks like just one man down here. The referees are discussing and trying to figure out exactly what the deal is. They're one man down on a 30-second offside penalty. Cal's going to operate man up. They are 0 for 1 on the day as well.
He was
Ball's up top with number 27, Sam Schlomer.
Cal looks to be going right to the wheel on this one.
Ran their
skip pass, picked up by number 7 from Davis. He's running up the field, and he's pushed. Apparently a legal push. Cal's going to get the ball back. And here we go.
It's a physical game, Coach. If you see the numbers, you could shove them.
Ball's down. Still down on the carpet. We have a fight right here in front of us. Ball's out of bounds, and it's going to be... It's going to be a white ball here on a loose ball push on blue.
Either way, I think that went off blue stick.
Yeah, it's going to be a white ball either way, so it didn't matter. Davis successfully kills the man down. There's a minute 35 left in the quarter. Coach, is this a key defensive stand for Davis?
If they can maintain it, for sure.
23, Daniel Hoffinger dodges. They work the ball to the weak side to Connor Thomas. Pushes at GLE. That's goal line and extended if you're new to lacrosse. And what we talk about there is the goal line extending all the way across the field out from the goal. Cal tries to feed the crease. Ball's on the carpet. Number 21, Kyle Jordan has it.
Well, to answer your question, I think, in fact, that was a great defensive stand by you.
Great defensive stand. Good. Here we go. 52 seconds left. Davis has the ball. And they drop it, but they're able to keep it in play. 40 seconds left. Ball's with number 39, Marshall Bowden. He's driving up. He's got topside on his man, but nice recovery by number 18 on Cal. Number 21, Kyle Jordan has it. Works the ball back behind it, number 18. 25 seconds to go here in the quarter. 18 feeds up to number 9, or 49 rather, to number 12. 18 seconds. Number 21, Kyle Jordan has it. Just 15 seconds. Davis is going to need to go to the rack here. 10 seconds to go. Flag down. 7 seconds. They feed it in there. And the ball heads out with 3 seconds to go in the quarter.
Smart play here is Davis will hold the ball for these 3 seconds to start the fourth quarter with possession.
Absolutely. And for those of you new to lacrosse, what happens is if the quarter ends and one team is man up or man down, whoever has possession will retain possession to start the following quarter. Temperature is dropping here in Berkeley. It is getting colder by the minute. 2 seconds, 1. That's time. And Davis is able to maintain possession. So they'll start with the ball at the beginning of the fourth.
I think that was a great quarter for them.
Absolutely. We're going to take a 30-second break here. You're watching the Men's Collegiate Lacrosse Association on LAX TV.
Isn't that amazing? 12-second delay.
Is it on there?
There you go. That's sweet.
Real sweet. 12-second delay. Yeah, it's nice. Our high school streams their home games, and I filmed for the coaches. We got the
Good
camera
deal.
right next to us, and when I had to miss a game, go to California for something, could turn on my laptop and watch the game.
That's the whole idea. That's the whole
Do
idea.
you know if they can get wireless access at the game field there at Davis?
I don't, but I can find out.
Yeah, if you find out, then we can help them set up and do this on their own. It's not that hard to do, really. It's just a matter of getting the right people.
You need the camera, you need
Laptop,
and
These are optional. We came out and do this, but a lot of people only have one cameraman, so it's hard to do.
People would probably prefer that we're not talking.
Yeah, really.
to me, it's it always. I know lacrosse a little bit, not real well, and when there's commentators explaining what's going on and
I don't know how
and stuff.
We're pretty terrible, but we appreciate it.
You ready?
We're ready. All right. And we're back here live from Berkeley, California, folks. My name is Panchito Ojeda. I'm here with the assistant coach from Sonoma State, Matt Blamey. And our cameraman today is Mr. Linus, also known as BHS Video Dad. It is the start of the fourth quarter. University of California Bears lead the University of California Davis Aggies 9-4. Final 15 minutes. Davis needs to go on a run. They start man up. Feed in the middle. Ball's down. Comes up with Cal ball. Number 18 has it. Wisely rolls back. Pass across the field.
Oh, my God.
Casey Keenan makes a nice grab out of the air. Cal looks to clear. Pass to number 1, who's wide open in the middle of the field. Ball's down again. Picked up by number 12. Looks up to 44. And Davis is able to clear the ball. Gets the ball down to Kyle Jordan. They might have numbers here. Kyle Jordan passes into 1. Brett Zola shoots. Wide of the cage. Backed up by Casey Keenan. Cal ball. Folks, if you want to follow us on Twitter, we'd love to hear your feedback. You can follow us at LaxTV. That's LAXXTV. Or on Facebook, facebook.com/LaxTV.
Shoot it.
And while I was talking about Facebook, number 29 comes down the field, feeds number 9, John Hoppinger, who scores and puts Cal up 10-4.
Man, I barely got that.
With an assist from Yuki Izuka.
So let's talk about some scores around the league. Grove City took down Aquinas 15-4. Virginia Tech with a 1-goal victory over South Carolina. And Siena Heights beats Wheaton 15-5. Back at the face-off X, we have number 7, Evan Price, going against number 11 for Davis. That is Flynn Rice.
Break it.
Break it.
Virginia Tech, South Carolina? Absolutely. Virginia Tech's really been on a tear. They beat Florida State handily on Lax TV earlier this year. That replay is actually up if you want to go see it on Lax TV. And they won all their games by 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 goals. And this game against South Carolina was just a 1-goal game, which I would have expected to be about a 5, 6-goal game, the way South Carolina's playing so far. But the SCLC is always a tough one to get. They have so much talent in there. They get a lot of Northern Virginia kids, a lot of Maryland kids come down there, and they just really are able to. Nice play by number 1 there. Able to have some talented teams with a lot of good lacrosse IQ.
That's why they roll the ball out, right?
That's why they roll the ball out. That's right. Davis looking to clear here off of the Cal turnover. Nice play by number 1, Brett Zola. And Davis is able to clear. Gets the ball to number 21, Kyle Jordan. And Davis settles up. 21's got some moves, it looks like. I'm really surprised, Coach. Are you surprised to not see him go to the rack more?
Yeah, I feel like I would. He's got a lot of speed and a pretty good stick. Maybe they don't like the matchup when he's on the pole, but when they run him at both attack and midfield, and I think when he's got a short stick against him, his speed's probably a little more than most can handle.
And then when Brett Zola comes around the cage, shoots, it's wide, and it's going to be backed up by Cal. Cal's going to clear. That's 2 times in a row that Cal's gotten the backup on the shot. On the restart here, Cal's looking to Get the clear.
Run it.
Make the overpass. Everyone matches feet on that, and the ball comes down and it's loose. There's a flag down on the play. Looks like it's going to be a slash. Is that correct?
It was a bad call.
It's definitely a slash.
Slash on Davis. We're hearing from the Davis fans it's a bad call.
Marty Manukian.
The slash is on Marty Manukian. I'm guessing this is his dad over here.
My wife's watching. She's got it in Whittier
Oh,
right now.
fantastic. And Mr. Manukian's wife is watching. Thanks for watching us tonight. We're really glad to have you with us. Cal is 0 for 2 on man up. Davis has done a really good job there. So here we go. So third chance. Ball's behind with Sean Haney. Sneaks, shoots, and scores. 11-4.
California goal.
Cal leads
Number 14,
UC Davis with
Sean
12:04 left in the
Haney.
fourth quarter. Coach, you coach the defense.
Yes.
Tell me what you think about those types of situations. What can you do to stop it?
Well, right there, it's just that's a mental error. Your responsibility, the guys come around the cage, just stop ball first.
Absolutely. At 11-4 lead here. 12:04 left. We got number 11, Flynn Rice at the faceoff X with 7, Evan Price. Davis is able to get the ball out. It's going to be picked up by number 21, Kyle Jordan, who throws the ball up to number 22. The pull. He makes a pass, number 11, shoots off the stick of Casey Keenan, backed up by Davis. What looked to be kind of a jumbled play almost turned into a goal there for the Aggies. Ball starts number 18.
You know, Casey's come up with some pretty big saves here. This game could be a lot closer if it weren't for him in the cage.
Absolutely, Coach. I couldn't agree more. Casey's been a staple of Cal's defense for quite some time. He's a really good goalie. All around one of the better goalies in the league. Davis sets up. Ball's to number 49. Passes to number 21, Kyle Jordan. We're going to ask Kyle about his stick later. It's an interesting stick. I think it's in the Nike Chromes, which I had not seen a lot of until now. Kind of cool. I like it. Number 18 drives around the cage. Feeds up to 39, Marshall Bowden. Squirts through the crease to number 1, Brett Zola. 49 dodges down the right alley. Rolls in. Checked out by number 13 from Cal. Ball's passed to Casey Keenan. Cal's looking to clear here. Throws it way upfield. Turned over number 29. Works the ball up, and he just throws the ball out of bounds. Trying to work the break there. Thanks for everyone who's watching the game, and especially thanks to Kathy, who keeps tweeting at us. We love the Twitter feedback. We're having a great time out here. I think we're all a little cold, but otherwise we're enjoying it. Cal's looking to clear here. Ball's with number 13 from Cal. That's AJ. I cannot say that last name. Sheila, maybe.
Sheila, we're getting from the Cal fans.
Casey Keenan's got the ball, works it over to number 18, I think. He comes down the right-hand alley. That's actually number 20. Passes the ball off to Dana Cohen. Gets the ball up to Connor Thomas. And Cal looks to settle. With just 10 minutes to go in the game, Cal leads 11-4. Settling up into a 1-4-1 offense. Ball's up top with Dorian Farhang, number 11. He's going to dodge. Goes down the right-hand alley. Early slide. Pass to number 2, Connor Thomas. Works the ball over to number 33. Nothing there. Davis does a nice job of recovering. Connor Thomas dodges down the left alley. Shoots wide of the cage. Ball's backed up with Daniel Cohen. Number 22, or 33 rather, dodges up the alley, feeds the crease, number 9, John Hoffinger, who's saved by the goalie.
It's 2 great saves by the keeper.
And he makes another save, yeah, absolutely, on Sean Hayden. keeping Davis in this game. Connor Thomas swings around the cage, shoots wide, backed up by the goalie. What a stand for that goalie right there. That was 2 huge saves in the backup to get the ball back for the Aggies. 9:13 left. Ball's coming back on the clear here. Following Twitter, we see BYU is up 16-7 on Minnesota Duluth with 1:30 left. Hope a lot of you got to enjoy that game on Lax TV. Thanks to the Duluth Bulldogs for streaming with us. If your team wants to stream, shoot us an email at support@lax.tv. Again, that's support@lax.tv. Number 39, Marshall Bowden's got the ball. Works the ball up to number 1, Brett Zola. Davis works the ball around the outside, settle up in that circle offense. Cal Jordan has it on the wing. Looks like he's going to dodge here. Coming on dodges, works the ball over to number 39. He shoots wide. In the crease call on number 39, the Cal ball. Coach, what do you think? 8:27 left. Is that the right play there? Or?
Well, I think with only 8.5 left, they're going to get impatient. But at the same time, they're down by 7 goals. It's now or never.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I like this. I like the way that Davis has played in terms of the second half. They've really pushed the tempo a little bit with trying to get to the rack. And they've got a lot more shots than they had in that first half.
Goal.
Casey Keenan's able to clear, gets the ball over to number 27. And Cal settles up. Now, Cal was warming up their backup goalie, it looked like, earlier, and curious to see if he's going to come in here. 7-goal lead, 8 minutes to go. Might be about that time. Connor, number 14, Sean Hayden comes around. Or rather, it's 27, Sam Schlomer. John feeds the middle. Cohen's got the ball. Cohen's coming around the cage. We have interference off ball. That's going to be a turnover on Cal. And Davis ball here on the outside. Davis is going to clear. Davis clearing up the side. Number 45, ball's out. He's not able to scoop it up. It's a 50-50 GB here. A little dump off to number 21, Kyle Jordan. Jordan makes a pass up to number 1, Brett Zola. And here we go. We got a little mini break. Cal's able to get back in. Brett Zola dodges. Feeds it across the field. Oh, big save by Casey Keenan. Number 4, Joe Hilaire's shot. Cal looking to go the other way. Oh, wow, big hit from number 29. Throws the ball out of balance on the clear. Wow. I don't know if the camera guy's telling me he couldn't get it. That was a big hit.
A little bit scary. Glad to see he got up okay.
Yeah, 14 bounced right back up. It was really good to see him get up. That was definitely one of those moments in lacrosse you don't see that often. Those turnaround buddy pass type hits like that.
Yeah, it's tough when balls. It's kind of like catching a pass in the middle of the field in football.
18 makes a little dodge, passes over number 2, Connor Thomas. He goes one more to number 10, Dylan Cohen. Big save by the goalie, number 50, who's got the ball right now, and he's getting mauled by the Cal attack as they try to get the ball away from him. Ball's up. Number 4, Joe Hilaire's got the ball. Coming down on the break, feeds it inside, and it gets through. Casey Keenan gets the ball. We have a little 3-on-3 right here. John Hoffinger's got it. We're hearing yellow calls from the coaches. From Cal, looks like they want to settle things up with just 6 minutes to go in the game. Really no need for them to press at this point. But John has good opportunity. Beats his man top side.
I think if you're Cal, you focus on killing the clock now. Under 6 minutes to go, you're up by 7.
Shot by 14, Sean Hayden. 5:49 left in the game. 11-4 lead for Cal. Coach, there's been a lot of... here we go. Number 29 is going to dodge. And he's doubled. Nothing there. He settles back up. Because there's been a lot of talk about shot clock, no shot clock. What do you think? Shot clock, no shot clock?
Personally, I like the idea of a shot clock. You know, lacrosse and growing up was much more up and down the field game. You know, a lot of two-way middies, things like that. It's become so specialized nowadays. I just think, you know, as a coach and a former player and even a spectator, it's a lot more fun to watch the game go up and down the field. It's not that exciting when you see a 4-3, you know, lacrosse score.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, the scores in these games that get 4-3 are tough. They get real tough to watch sometimes, and a lot of discussion about shot clock, no shot clock. I'm personally not a shot clock fan, but I definitely understand the purpose behind it. And here we go, 45 from Davis. Makes a nice little move, shoots wide of the cage. Davis backs up. It'll be Davis' ball. 7 goals down, 5 minutes to go. They're going to need to start generating some magic here.
So, you know, me being a defensive player and you being an offensive player, I guess it makes sense why we are for and against shot clocks.
Yeah, I love the idea of speeding the game up. I just want to do it a different way than a shot clock. Make the box smaller, take away the LSM, something like that.
Can't take away an LSM.
To try and make it speed up.
It's a sacred position.
It's a sacred position. A lot of people like the LSM. I think the LSM's great. I'm not against it. I think there's better ways than a shot clock. Oh, feed inside, number 1, Brett Zola. Ball's down. Casey Keenan picks it up, makes a nice little dunk. Flag is down on the hit. Number 8's got the ball.
Shame on you, ref.
He did. And number 8's got the ball at X. Now this is a free possession for Cal. They don't have to do anything. If they score, they get the ball back probably. Number 9 turns, shoots. It's wide, and that will be a penalty on Davis. I'm going to guess it's going to be a cross check.
That or a legal body check.
Oh, no, they're going to call a legal body check. It looks like it's going to be locked in, I think.
On sportsmanlike.
Let's see what the call is. That's correct. It's going to be a legal body check on number 27, Max Van Muhen, for Davis. So Cal will be man up. It's unreleasable. Now, folks, for those of you that are new to lacrosse or don't know a ton about this, what happens is there's 2 types of penalties. There's the releasable and non-releasable penalties. Releasable penalties are released when a goal is scored. Non-releasable means you can score as many goals as you want, and the player stays in the box for the duration of the time necessary. In this case, it's 1 minute. So Cal's working their offense. Feed up to Connor Thomas. A little too hot to handle. Sam Schlomer steps in, feeds Connor Thomas, shoots. Saved by the goalie. This goalie's come up big in the 4th quarter here. A couple of big saves. He Gilman's it up. Number 1, Brett Zola, didn't even see it. But Cal can't cross. Flips it up to number 27, Sam Schlomer, who feeds John Hoffinger. Ball's down on the ground again. Still down.
Touch it.
It's going to be 14, Sean Hayden with it. Passes across field to Daniel Cohen. Another big save. Coach, tell me about this play from the goalie. What are you seeing? What's he doing different?
He's just turning on this quarter. He's had quite a few doorstep saves. Let's see, what year is he? Oh, we don't have his.
Unfortunately, he's not on the roster, so we don't know who he is. We can guess he's a sophomore. George Valenzuela. That's the goalie who's played the most games for Davis, so you got to assume that's who it is. The man-up has been killed. Cal's going to go 0 for 4 so far on the day. But they retain possession of the ball. They have it with 3:09 to go. Up 7. Cal's content to be patient. No sense in forcing the issue here. Ball's up with number 33. .245 left in the game, folks. 27, Sam Schlomer's got the ball. Passes over a little. Intercepted by number 21, Kyle Jordan. They have a fast break here, 4-on-3. Jordan works it, feeds it inside to Brett Zola. It's knocked down by the Cal, but picked up by Marshall Bowden. Save, Casey Keenan. Ball still down.
Come on, Case!
Picked up by Casey and whistle on the play. It's going to be loose ball push on Cal. Blue ball. Wow. Little flurry there. Ball's on 18. Ball's over to 21. Cal Jordan. Davis almost caught Cal on a little substitution problem there. Feed across number 12. Flag down on the field. Minute 58 to go here. Number 39, Marshall Bowden working. Ball's down. Still down. And it heads outside the box. We're going to have an interference call on number 27, Sam Schlomer. Sam's been pretty heavily involved in the Cal offense today and a lot of the clearing game. So Davis has been man up a couple times. They're 0 for 3, 0 for 2, I believe, on the day. Trying to work that wheel. You think they're going to get it this time?
I hope so.
The last time they nearly had it was a nice pickoff by Cal.
There it is.
A nice cross-field pass. Shot. Saved by Casey. But scooped up by number 12 for Davis. That is Josh Cal-Berkley.
Number 12.
And we're 11-5 with a minute 26 to go.
Come on, Swagmeisters!
Here we go, folks. We got number 11, Flynn Rice. Against number 7, Evan Price of the Face-Off X. You're watching the Men's Collegiate Lacrosse Association on Lax TV. We're here in Berkeley, California, covering some Western Collegiate Lacrosse League action, featuring the University of California Bears versus University of California Davis Aggies. On the face-off, picked up by number 12, Tucker Chamber for Cal. Ball is checked out of his stick and hit out of bounds. Goes to the Davis Aggies. Minute 13 left in the game. Cal leads 11-5. And when Brett Zola dodges, goes to the cage, beats his man, draws a slide. Still looking. Pass over to Cal Jordan. Passes back around. Number 18, who scores a goal.
UC Davis goal.
18, unfortunately, is not on the roster. 11-6.
You know, we've seen a lot of energy out of Davis these past few minutes. It's too little, too late.
Team, get this ball.
Are we not going to see March Madness magic today?
I don't think so. I hate to be a Debbie Downer, but with 55 seconds to play and 5 goals.
You know, being a Marquette fan and watching the Marquette-Murray State game earlier today, I was praying for no magic as Murray State made a furious attempt to try to come back late in that game. Hats off to Murray State. They played really well. Ball's down on the face-off X. 45 seconds to go. Picked up by number 12, Tucker Chambers. He's looking to double here. Gets the ball over number 14, Sean Hayden. The Bears have to keep it in the box. For those of you new to lacrosse, what that means is under 2 minutes, the team that is winning must keep the ball inside the restraining box line. Or else it'll be a turnover. 18 seconds left. Davis looks to be content to just maybe play a little one-on-one, but no going to double the ball here. Ball's behind with Dorian Farhang. Looks like Cal's going to win this game here 11-6. And that's the final, folks.
Final score.
California Bears lead 11-6. Win the game 11-6 over the Davis Aggies.
We'll see you at our next game.
That's going to put the University of California Davis Aggies at 0-3 in conference. The Bears even their record to 1-1 in conference. And Coach, tell me, what do you think from this game? Where did you see that Cal did really well to get the 5-goal victory?
Well, early in the game, Cal, they got their lead early. Their settled game was great. They were able to execute, dodge the man, and get to the cage and score. I think
Yeah.
the second half they made a little less patience on Cal's part and maybe a little more tenacity on the Aggies.
Yeah, absolutely. And from the Davis perspective, you talked about what they did in the second half of starting to show a little fire. Do you think if they can bring that for 60 minutes that this game is a 1 or 2 goal game?
I do think so. I think that Davis is a really young team, and looking at the roster, and some of that youth shows. But as the game wore on, they seemed to get a little more confidence, and it showed in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, absolutely. So, folks, we want to thank you for watching this game. We want to thank our cameraman, Mr. Linus. He can also be found on YouTube at youtube.com/BHS Video Dad. He does a lot of Oregon recaps, Cal recaps, Dominican recaps, Sonoma State. You name it, he does it. He's a great cameraman and has done a lot of great things for the lacrosse community in Northern California. We also want to thank Coach Norris from Cal for setting us up here and letting us get all this stuff on the web for you. You can follow us on Twitter at LaxTV, that's LAXXTV, or on Facebook at facebook.com/LaxTV. Thanks again for watching, and you're watching the Men's Collegiate Lacrosse Association on Lax TV. Until next time, have a great night.
Good job, Punch.
Coach, I'm sorry I won't be able to come watch Davis play up. I love your scoreboard that you guys have.
They're cool, man.
That's
You don't
awesome.
even have
pretty
the,
cool.
I wanted to come and take a. I took a picture of it last year, last time we played there. But I want to get a
So
measuring tape, build one